Alrighty. Just one moment for us to get started. Perfect. I think we are live. Very exciting times. Welcome back to my lovely hobbit hole. So last time we added this foliage. We spent way too many hours developing this little exterior. We have this nice little interior leading up to this cool little hallway, which is kind of where our progress ends. So I have a couple goals today. The first is to finish up this hallway, maybe start it curving around here a bit, you know, that fun stuff we get to do now. And then the other thing is that we are going to possibly go mining. One of these days I'll actually get around to mining. Y'all are going to be shocked when I do, because it's been a long time coming. A very, very long time. We did lose our hoe last session, so we're going to craft a new one. So we're going to start with crafting that copper hoe and our next axe. Perfect. I'm gonna plant our little seeds. And I am getting kind of hungry, as always. That's kind of our main struggle in this world. We are just always hungry. Kind of like real life, you know? So I think we should just start with some... Oh, what is that? That is just lava. For a second I thought that was a weird sheep. Or a wolf. Wasn't quite sure which. That's okay. We're just going to gather ourselves some oak wood so we can continue working on the inside of our hobbit hole. And I think we're going to need a bit more birch today as well. I think we've used up the last of what we had. I really hate these ginormous trees. I mean, it's great that they give you so much wood, but they can be a pain to mine. I mean, look at how high off the ground I am just to get to the max level here. That's okay, though. What we really need is wood, and this tree will provide a lot of it. So it's not all bad. The other terror with this type of tree is that I will miss a block, like this little guy here. That's okay. We're gonna snag that one. Is that all of them? There aren't any on this side? Cool. That's chill. Oh, here's the one on this side. Like, I actively avoid mining these trees because they're just so annoying to get through. See, like, I missed one hidden all the way over here. All the way over there, guys. That's so far. Okay. Gonna mine those little woods. And there we go. We're a good part of the way through getting our materials. So we're probably going to go for one stack of just this regular oak. And then, I don't know, half a stack of birch. Even what we have now for regular wood will probably be fine for the level of building we're doing today. This birch is going to make up some like little pillars between... pillars at the corners of our walls to make them much smoother curves rather than like these very harsh corners, which will hopefully add a bit to the homeliness feeling of our build. I missed that jump there. Little awkward. That's okay. What is life if not awkward? Alrighty, get some more birch. Oh yeah. Since we're just going to be using this as stripped birch, we actually Probably want a bit more of it. I was about to say that the 22 or whatever we had was fine, but I do think we're going to just chop down a couple more trees. Like one more birch be good. And there's one over here. Cool. Hopefully our wheat will finish growing soon so we can eat. I'm getting very hungry over here. Very hungry. Probably doesn't help that I haven't had dinner in real life. Currently doing dishes though, so you know, I'll be able to eat soon. Let's see. Lots of saplings. All the saplings we could possibly want. We could go for a little more spruce as well, but we already have a bit of spruce, so I'm not that concerned about it. That's a big tree. We don't want to do that one right now. We're gonna go for this. Hey, food! I always forget that apples drop. A stream or two ago, I was like dying of hunger and completely forgot that I had like 4 apples in my inventory. It was terrible. Okay, this brings us to a stack of wood. I think we're just gonna go until this axe breaks, though. I mean, let's be real. I'm gonna be grabbing more wood by the end of the session, so I might as well get a bit more now. Might as well. Hey, an apple! Just what we like to see. We'll eat that here in a couple minutes. Perfect, perfect. Another birch tree. Just what we need. And another oak. Yeah, we've got a good bit of it going here. So yeah, we're not going to do spruce right now, I don't think. I think we have more than enough spruce. Quite enough, in my opinion. Alrighty. Gonna grab some more oak. Love me some good oak. Ooh, I want to mine it, but it's so pretty. We're gonna leave it for now. We'll mine it in a future episode. Okay. That is the end of our tree mining expedition. We will be back up here relatively soon to gather any final saplings and stuff. Really want to make sure we don't do deforestation because, you know, that's bad for the environment. And over here on Flaming Phoenix, we love the environment. Environment is great. Okay. Especially this leaf litter. I love it. You know, we can probably do a bit of tree planting now. I'm going to just fill in this area that used to be oak with some birch. And then we have half a stack of oak. So we're going to just kind of plant that everywhere. We got an egg, and it's not a chicken. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? In that case, it was not the chicken, because there was no chicken. Oh yeah, more apples. We're eating good tonight. Yeah. All of them saplings. And we are hungry, but wow, 6 apples. I was expecting it to be like 3 or 4, but 6? Whew. That's real good. Okay, this is a lot of saplings. Like, if you go to my statistics, I bet saplings are in like the top 10 items I've placed. Items, where is it? Times used, I imagine. Saplings, 76 saplings. And we just did half of that right now. Apparently I've also used water bottles a lot, which does check out. We did a couple of videos ago. I'll show you guys. I would assume you probably haven't seen it yet. So we've got our lovely little hobbit hole here with its beautiful exterior, in my opinion. And then below it, I started to convert the dirt to mud. We're going to bring down this wall cliff face here, down like that. We might cut this boardwalk at some point. Really, right now, it just exists so that there's an easy path for me over here. Because once I put in the leaves, I couldn't just walk up the hill anymore. It's all very much a work in progress, but I do quite like it. Similarly, these wheat fields are going to move at some point. I just have it here so it's within easy reach. Okay, so now that that is done, we can start working on the actual design. So I'm actually not sure about this particular placement, but I'm thinking... Oh dear, I cannot strip wood with a shield. Something like that, so that when you come up this corner, it's not so sharp right there. We're gonna do it here as well, not so much for that reason, but just to, kind of break it up a bit, really show that we're entering a new area. The other option would be to leave this spot blank, but I feel like that it doesn't quite work with what we're going for here. So, we will also start our building now. So this is going to be like a little bedroom, I'm thinking. And... whoops. Okay. So we're just going to assume for now that this wall goes all the way through. And then we are also going to grab some more birch. I guess we are going to have to convert half this birch. Because what I'm doing is doing like a half block of birch up here. And then the roof is in these wood slabs, giving us that nice like half block look so that there's a bit of lighting there. It's a very dark hobbit hole. We need to find some sort of way to properly get light into here. But first, we're going to sleep. Okay, so then the next big spot is this corner. Now, I think what we're going to do is actually remove these. Oh, okay, I still have my shovel, good. Whoops. And then we are gonna put in some more birch. And that'll really break up this section of the wall, I'm thinking. I don't know if this will actually work, but it's an idea to at least get us going. I need to do some inventory management as well. Something like that, I think, works really nicely here. It's very different than the other walls, and then here we're going to transition for 3 blocks, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 again, and then go back to regular blocks. And I don't quite know exactly how this is going to look. But that's what we're here for. Figuring out how all this is going to look. Something like that. I imagine we're going to need to at least remove that one. And we are out of birch already. Knew we should have gotten more. Take out this wall here. Perfect, perfect. Gonna just pop that there. Do our little birch thingy. And then on here, we're gonna need our little birch thingy as well. And I guess that's just gonna go up as this goes up. This block might need to be more birch. Do we have any in our chest? We do not. That's unfortunate. We're gonna drop off our leaf litter and all the things that we are just not gonna be touching for a while. Like I love them, I want them, not right now. Okay. So, got this. So what we're really trying to do with this base is follow the natural formation of this cave, which is why we've adapted this tunnel, and that's going to wind around this corner, and then it's going to gradually incline up here and up to this top little room. Then this top little room might look down on, I don't know, whatever that is. Or it might not. It might just be like a little food storage, maybe a dining room. I have no idea. I just really like the idea of living in this naturally generated cave, albeit it does not look naturally generated anymore because, you know, I'm covering it up. That's okay. We are going to need to light it up there so we don't get mobs spawning above our heads, because that is like the worst nightmare imaginable in Minecraft. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe we can keep a bit of the cave exterior. I don't know. Something to think about as we go forward in this. Is that well lit enough? Yeah, that's probably fine. We could possibly do a second story, but I'm a little hesitant to. No, that's not right. I'm a little hesitant to do a second story because if we are making this a proper hobbit hole, then in Hobbiton, you normally only do one floor. Like that's a big hobbit thing. And so I'd kind of like to mimic that to some extent. Do that, and then I think if we go like that, we're going to remove this a bit, make it a bit more gradual. But yeah, I really like how this is coming along. This is quite nice. Oh yeah, look at that. That's great. We're gonna want to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Yeah, that'll look really good. Then we're gonna fill in this a little tiny bit more. So we've mostly been doing just like 3 wide. We might change that at some point, but I think it's a good width for our hallways. It does feel a little small, especially without windows. But you know, there's only so wide we can go in this chamber. I think this is about pushing it. Okay, so that's all great and good. Now we gotta mine out the bottom here. And we're gonna put some regular wood in as well for a nice flooring. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Perfect, perfect. This is actually requiring a lot more lighting than I expected. That's okay. Right? Yeah, that matches. I don't know why it's so hard to light up. But that should work for now. We'll find a more permanent solution once we hit the nether. And speaking of the nether, I think that is a great segue to the mining portion of today. The part that everyone's been waiting for, where we go into a mine and try not to die. No promises on that last part. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go 8. Cool, cool. We're just gonna drop off everything we don't need. I would like to do more torches, I think. Yeah, let's get some more torches going. Gonna want a bit more wood for this one. Yeah, that'll be more than enough torches. By far. Oh yeah. Then we're just gonna drop off those other supplies. And I think we are safe to go start mining. The one thing we might want to get first is a bit more food. And it's a good thing that our wheat has grown. Well, some of it. I think that gives us enough for one loaf of bread. One loaf of bread after all that farming. A loaf and a third. Not that that third really matters in this game. We are going to eat this one immediately. Yeah, that's good. That'll at least get us started on our mining. Won't get us all the way through. Oh. We're not mining yet, guys. We're not mining yet. We're going to sleep. We're going to start mining on a fresh day. That's going to be beautiful. But yeah, no, I love the progress we've made here. Next time we might, finish up this back wall, move my chest to a chest room, maybe carve out that room. Thing is, I love how this room looks. And this room is kind of... Excuse me. This room is kind of boring in comparison. I know it is just a tunnel. At the same time, tunnel deserves a bit of pizzazz. Ooh, we have sugarcane. We're going to have to mine that sometime. Get ourselves some paper. Start an enchanting bench. All the exciting events of early Minecraft. They're coming our way, folks. They're coming our way. So now we have to find a good place to mine. I never mine too far from home. I don't want it to be an eyesore either. Really, if I just mine into the side of this hill, that honestly might be the best option. We'll choose somewhere a little more discreet, like over here. Yes, this is a good spot to start our mine. We can always hide this in the foliage if we need to. Then we're just gonna start mining. Maybe we'll come across a cave, get to do a bit of caving. Yeah, it's good times. Good times. Gonna ignore the copper for now. We might come back for it later. We just have so much copper. If you can't tell by my many copper pickaxes. Our main goal today is to get literally any other ore except copper. If we get like 10 iron? 10 iron? Is that reasonable? I think it is. Well, that was fast. If we get 10 iron, I would be very happy with that. Okay. Well, this was unexpected. Very exciting, though. I'm just gonna barricade this off a little. Yeah, that looks good. It'll work. Then I think we've covered up enough that we should not run into lava too terribly soon. At least not from that set of lava. We might run into a different set of lava. That's okay. Lava ain't too bad. I can deal with lava. It's just a little fiery. Whoops. I fear that that lava might be the most interesting thing we're going to come across in this mining. Not running into any caves, really. There was that one huge cave we found last time. I'd like to go for something a little less dangerous until we have at least a full set of iron, because copper ain't cutting it, folks. It just isn't quite working yet. Though to be fair, I've done a pretty good job surviving in copper. I've only drowned like twice and died to skeletons once. Hey, there it is. That is what we are looking for. And oh yeah, at least 5 blocks of it. It's enough for a pickaxe and a sword. I'm not gonna make a sword. I'm gonna save armor. We're not quite at the fighting level yet. Though if you missed it last time, we did get a skelly spawner. So I'm gonna have to build a little farm for that, and that'll get us pretty much infinite XP, bones, and bows and arrows. So all pretty good there. Did I just see a particle on that? Okay, no lava above it. I mean, if there was lava above it, that would have been a very dumb move to do. So that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta do the bad idea in Minecraft for the content, you know? I think this is my first time seriously mining with copper. One of my friends exclusively wears copper armor, which I think is so interesting because I never use it. I always go straight for iron. Granted, I haven't played a lot of worlds with copper. It's just that with all the smelting and stuff, it just doesn't feel worth it because you're going to upgrade to iron so soon if you're already getting a bunch of copper. But you know, it's a cool looking... I think it's one of the coolest looking armor sets in the game. I mean, it's a nice color. It's very different from the others. Really makes you stand out. I mean, iron... I love iron. It's kind of basic at this point. Is that tough? No, that's just unlit diorite. Oh, yeah. This is where we want iron tools. More copper. And that is one of the great things about copper armor. Copper is so easy to get. If it breaks, you can just very quickly craft more. Whereas if you die in iron in the early game, it is very hard to... Well, it's not very hard. It's harder than copper to get back. It's nice to get some deep slate, though, this early. I say early as if I'm not like 5 hours into this world. Normally I would have hit this a lot sooner, but you know, we've been all focused on our hobbit hole. Our lovely, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hobbit hole. And I like our hobbit hole. I think it's wonderful. It is my favorite thing about this world, though I really, really love the terrain. This is a really great seed. At least from what I've seen so far. Oh yeah, there's some tough. Man, it's so tough to break. I know, that joke's probably been made by just about every single person who's ever mined tough on a stream. Or a video. Or in any occasion, really. Is tough based on a real thing? Like I know like andesite and like diorite and stuff are real. But I've not come across tough. Or if I have, I might not have realized it was tough from Minecraft. Or rather, from real life. I'm a little surprised we haven't come across a cave yet. That's okay though. I don't mind that much really. Hey, gold. Can I even mine that though? I think we're gonna lose the gold here. Right. So we are gonna just ignore that for now. That is useless to us. Until I go back upstairs and get some iron. Just mining away. What a lovely day. Oh boy, we're gonna use our shovel. For my least favorite block, gravel. I don't know if it's actually my least favorite. I can tell you it is very close to being it, if it is not actually. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a cave. Well, at least looks like a cave. I just realized I don't think I have a sword on me. So that's unfortunate. We're going to light this up and hope we don't run into any creepers. Though, come to think of it, creepers are actually the easiest of them to deal with our current set. So I guess we're just going to explore this little basic area. Almost fell in there. Okay. Again, we have more sources. Can I? I don't think I can. I've heard it goes well with diamonds. Let's see if there are any diamonds near this redstone here. I don't think there will be, but I have seen it happen before in a YouTube video. So you know it's real. I actually do trust that YouTuber not to make fake content though, so like it can happen, I think. It's just probably didn't happen here. It's a big vein of redstone though, wow. It just keeps going and going. Yeah, big vein. That's great if we ever want to do redstone. Not that, one vein would be enough to do redstone. It certainly wouldn't. Okay. We are gonna go through this cave. Okay, that did nothing for us. Well, it's a 50-50. We're going this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We found 2 diamonds. And our death. Found 2 diamonds and death. Okay. It killed the zombies. It did kill the zombies. We just have to go back down now and get the rest of our stuff. Okay, it is nighttime. We're going to sleep real quick. And then we're going to head back up, I think. Or head back down. And then head right back up with our iron. Maybe light it up a little. But I'm pretty happy with the haul we've gotten. And next time we can start things off with a bang with some diamonds, you know? It's always good to get. And it's a long staircase. That's okay. That's okay. We're just, you know, we're vibing. Having some fun. Oh, I forgot about the gold. What an exciting trip down it was. I mean, we saw a lava pit, we saw gold, we got tough. Love tough. It's a great block. I've never really used it though. I've seen other people use it to great success. Very nice. Okay. Hey, man. So we're gonna die. Oh boy. Hey! We have a stone sword. This will see us through this fight here. I don't even really care if we get most of our stuff back. I just want the iron, you know? The iron, a stack of or 2 of cobble and deep slate. It's okay if I lose like the andesite or some of my tools. Even my armor, I'm okay if we lose that. I don't want to lose it, obviously. But if it's lost, it's lost, you know? So it goes, as Kurt Vonnegut wrote. So it goes. Maybe I should have come down in armor. That might have been smart. Though against the skeleton, I don't think that would do much at this point in the game. I really need to get that skelly farm going. And then that'll be good for us. Time to die again. Let's go. Do they despawn? We've got the ore. We've got the ore. We've got the torches. That is just about all I care about. Are you kidding me? Ah. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. Hey, we got our apples. We really did get just about everything back, I think. We might be missing a very small amount of stuff. But all around, not bad, you know? Not bad. I think once we get to the surface, that might be the end of today's stream. So thank you all for joining me in this very long trek up the stairs. I hope you enjoyed. Currently, I'm streaming every couple days. I don't have quite a set schedule. It's around this time, maybe an hour or two later. With the weekend coming up, I might do it a bit more during the day. But on like weeknights, you know, generally around this time. And I'd love to see you all at the next stream. You can also check out my YouTube. Oh no, I'm really doing like full ad here. You can also check out my YouTube channel that has one full video. I have a second recorded. Just haven't finished editing it yet. I'm actually playing this to procrastinate the editing portion because that takes a long time, and it's much easier to just sit here and play Minecraft and build a cozy little hobbit hole. But yeah, we're just gonna throw this iron in the furnace, and I think we're gonna call it a day there. And I think that's gonna be wonderful. So thank you everyone for joining, and I will see you all. Whoops. And I will